Fall 1152. Mice struggle to live safely and prosper among all the world's harsh conditions and predators. Thus, the MouseGuard was formed. Hello. Welcome to Built from Bricks and my echo. Fix that. I was all great. I just messed it up. Hello. Here we go. So I am here and I am talking about MouseGuard. MouseGuard is a great series, graphic novel, and I'll leave that this way. And it's written by David Peterson, and he's a great artist, and the artwork in here is amazing. And there was a Kickstarter last year by CrazyBricks, and they produced figures from all the characters in the book. Some of the main characters in the book, one of the main ones is Liam, then there's Kenzie and Saxon. And if you do read the book, the artwork in here is amazing. And I thought I would put together the minifigures here on the show and show you what they look like, because they're really cool. They're all printed pieces and printed and sculpted heads. Really cool stuff. And as you can see in here is some of the pictures from the book. You can take a look quickly at some of the drawing in here, and there is typical some of the figures, and you would learn them if you read the book. You'd learn who they are. So I'm going to put the book down and work on some of these figures. Here's one of the main characters, and he's on the front cover there, and that's Liam, or Liam, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But I'm going to put him together first. And all of these have nice sculpted pieces, and as well as capes and weapons, and everything is made custom. So are they Lego pieces? No, because a lot of this is made, like the heads, for example, that don't exist. Arms and stuff could have been painted Lego, but I believe they made it all from scratch. So if I'm mistaken, I could be. I'm going to put them together. So this is let's see if you can see this here. This is the body and the legs. And we're going to open up this little bag with the head, put the arms on. He's got a really cool sharp sword. I actually have a plush figure of this guy, and it's pretty cool. It actually helps if I put the hood on, the cape on first. This is the cape here. Pretty cool cape, and it's a kind of tattered look at the bottom of it. And if I can put the cape on, capes are the things I hate to put on. I hate putting on figures, and every one of these figures has a cape, so this should be interesting. If anybody wants to volunteer to come over and put the capes on, you are welcome to come and help. So I am struggling. I'll put this cape on and see if it looks nice. It feels pretty firm, and put the head on. And there goes the cape. Let's put the arms on first. Seem to be quality pieces here. And snap the arm on. I wonder why they didn't put the arms on. And what's interesting is the arms in the figures, they have Lego hands, as opposed to in the book where they have mouse hands. So I'm just putting these arms together, if I can get them together. Here we go. So there's that. And let's put the cape on. I'll try to put the cape on again. No instructions with any of these, so some of them have one of them has rope, which wraps around their weapon, like a kind of a scepter thing. That's going to be interesting because I'm not sure how it goes on. And if I can get this piece on here, I can put the head on. I can show you the first figure and the nice, really cool sculpted heads. There we go. Let's see if we get his cape on nice. There we go. And then put his cool, kind of coppery colored sword in his hand, and we'll be together. Let's see. Put this together. There you go. The sword does not fit that great in his hand. It's not very tight. Let's see if it's further up the hilt, if it's better. A little better. So this is the figure right here. Over here. The first figure. This is Liam, and really cool. Love the way they printed this and sculpted these heads, textured, and the ears are even filled with color. and patterns as well. So pretty cool. I don't remember the price, but I know they weren't cheap to get all of these. I'm trying to fix this cape in the back. It's a little crooked and wrinkled now. But I suppose his cape wouldn't be very sturdy, would it? So there is figure number one. He's going to lie down here at the camera. Let's move the book and see the figure sitting here on the table. I give you a nice, bring it lower. Maybe you can see him a little better. Here you go. He's right there. Here's figure number one, Liam. We're going to pick another one now. And if anybody wants to join and chat Lego, I'm here. We're going to try Conrad. So Conrad is the one that I was mentioning. There's a rope, and the rope has to be wrapped a certain way. You have to look at a picture, so I'm going to cheat and look at the picture to get him together correctly. Only because Conrad, one of the characters from MouseGuard, has this complicated sword. It looks like a shepherd hook. They all have, again, capes or hoods. But he's got some rope that wraps around the shepherd. And I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that, because in the picture I have on my thumbnail, if you saw the thumbnail of the show, it's just kind of wrapped there. Not sure how they did that. Still going to have to try and figure that out. Get this rope here. So let's get his kind of cape, his hood. He's got a peg leg. All of this stuff would be in the story. In stories, there's several books. So let's see if I can get his cloak type thing on, or not a cloak. What is this? So this piece. I don't know what this is. What is this piece? It looks like it should be on him, but it's not going to fit. It's just this little teeny cape type thing that I couldn't even put on if I wanted to. In my picture, it shows him with a cape. But this doesn't fit unless it goes on a different way. How would you put this cape on? I wish someone was watching right now. They could see this. Get this piece and him. His arms are on already. It doesn't wrap through his arms. The picture's got a cape way down. But you can't see how it is put on him. So Conrad might not have a cape. I guess it goes under his arms. It looks like it may go under his arms. So I have to remove his arm. Put that on. That's something Lego's never done. So you remove his arm. Put the arm back on with the cape there, because there's a hole for it. I think that may be the way it works. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So you have to remove the arms to put the cape on. So in this one where the arms were already weren't off, but the other one the arms were off and you didn't need to do that. It's kind of funny that he did that. I probably scared some people away with MouseGuard, because if you don't know MouseGuard, but it'd be cool to tune in and see what it's about, or at least maybe go look it up, because I mentioned it here on the show, and definitely nobody told me to. I definitely don't get any props or anything from David Peterson. He doesn't. I invited him. There we go. Actually, so that's cool. The cape had to go in his arms, and then we're gonna put his head on and figure out this next part, which is the staff. So here's the staff. Oh, this camera's driving me nuts. I don't know which way to move it. That's a little better. And there's a rope. And so this rope is supposed to attach around the staff somehow. But it's not like there's anything to tie it to. So they just show it, and then it's crossed at the bottom. But his hand is holding it, so it's almost like I need to put it there and wrap it around his hand with kind of an X shape. So we're going to attempt to put this on. Attempt to put this on here and see if I can get this rope around his hand the way they show in the picture. I'm not quite sure I can do that. Not as dexterous as some people would be to wrap this around, but we can try. It's kind of an X shape like that. Almost. If I do it again, That didn't work. We're going to try from the top then. Tie a little knot in this maybe, or just knot itself. It's difficult. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this around. That's not working. Try this again. I need help. Somebody to help put this rope on here. All right, so if I get it started wrapped, then I can wrap the string around the rope, kind of make it messy, and when I get to his hand is the tricky part. So I'm gonna just keep wrapping, wrapping, wrapping. This is something weird. Wrapping. I'm almost out of space, so I need to make sure that I'm at the right spot. When I get to his hand, I'm gonna go down like that, up like this, and then somehow that's supposed to stay. Well, it's gonna be good enough for now. I'll have to fix it after. But you get the rope around the staff, and pretty cool. If you're here and you want to comment, say hello so I know you're here. And you can ask questions about this. I'm going to build another one now, Kenzie. Kenzie is one of the characters as well. And I thought I had Kenzie right here. Kenzie also has a cloak. All the mice here seem to have cloaks. Kind of medieval mice. Kind of that time frame, medieval mice. This is a cool weapon with a little, I forget what you call these. It's a staff with a, I don't know what you call that. This is where I need my medieval friends. Yeah, they're probably from medieval time too. So we are putting together minifigures. This is two of them put together already. We have Conrad and Liam, or Liam. It's a really weird spelling too. From the MouseGuard series. I'm gonna attempt to put another cape on. Cape on. And if you put that on first, then you swing these little parts over. Try to get this cape on properly. All right, so his cape is on. So I always get that little fold in the corner, which I can never figure how to fix. Putting together Kenzie. You got this little clip piece here. It snaps in, and this is kind of like a knocker thing, like it'll hang there. It's supposed to be loose. It's not very loose, but there you go. And put that in their hand or paw, maybe paw. So this is a cool figure here. Another cool figure. Really cool. You don't see these every day. That is 3 of them. Now we're going to put together Sadie. It's another person from MouseGuard clan, Sadie. And Sadie has not only a cape, but a hood. So this should be an interesting one to figure out how to put on. Again, no instructions. Just the cape, a hood, and her weapon or tool that she is holding. See if I can figure out how this one goes on. So that it's a learning experience. I'm here trying to figure these out, and chime in if you know how they work, because I don't know how all these go together. CrazyBricks should come in here and show me pictures of how these go together. There was no instructions, and typically with minifigures, you don't need instructions, but in this case, I might need instructions. I'm struggling with this thing. I am thinking this is a problem. All right, so there. We got some sort of hood that goes through their ears as well. So that's interesting. So not only is a cape and their little tool here. Cape is normal. It's the hood that's weird because it goes through it. You're gonna put the cape on, but it goes through the ear. It has slots for their ears, but it doesn't tell me how to connect the cape, the hood. I think it goes around. I think it wraps around like that. Complicated. So not only do I have to put a cape on, which I don't like doing, but I have to put on this hood, which is something, the way this is designed, nothing ever that Lego would not ever probably do one like this. So try to figure out how that works. Get the hood, the cape on. Now attempt to put this hood one way or the other. Let's see. So if I put the head on here, got the funky cape, no hood, and these slits are there for the ears to go through. All right, and that makes it pointy in the back. Then you have to make this wrap around underneath the head. Okay, this is tricky, extremely tricky. What the heck? How are you supposed to do that? I say that I don't like this very much at all. Need someone with little fingers. Yeah, kid to come over and put this hood on. I'm struggling here very badly with this hood. All right, so that side's on. Now if I can put this side on and the head fits back in this, it'll be a miracle. Impossible. It's impossible. Probably not impossible, but kind of hard. Let's see, so I don't want to rip it. Pull that over the ear. Pull this over that ear. It's a cool hood. It's a cool idea. If I could get it on properly. That way or the other way. I don't know which way this goes. Let's try this again. See which way this thing's supposed to go on. Looks like it goes on this way. All right. That's in the front. All right. So we know which way. I know which way it goes on. Now getting it on is the question. Put that piece on. Put this piece on the over the neck post. And you got to put this piece over the neck post. 4 pieces besides the cape, which has already got 3 pieces, all over this neck post. And then put the head in there. I might spend the whole show putting this. Ah! This is where I need Brendan to help. Oh, the wife. She'll never come down. She'll never come down. I might skip this one right now because it's going to drive me nuts. We're going to put together a different person here. We're going to put together a different person. It's a mouse. And it looks like we have Saxon. Saxon is another mouse of MouseGuard. I'm going to put him together and figure out Sadie later. Sadie is not behaving. All right, so let's open this one and get this figured out. I should have realized that these all would have capes on them and that I wouldn't like that. I can't even open the bag. It's not a good time. Nobody watching, and I'm building MouseGuard figures that are really difficult. Someone knows a better way to put these together and put these capes on. This guy's got his arms up. Another cape. And I always wonder if you put these first, maybe it makes a difference. Let's see. Put the no. You have to put the neck over the center post. Then you pull that one over. And you pull this one over. Yeah, difficult. Anybody want to talk Lego? I am here to talk with you and chat. And yes, this is awkward as heck. Or other word that could be used right now. All right, let's see if we can get that on. I'm gonna get frustrated with these really quickly. I love the figures, but putting them together, I need to hire somebody out. All right, that cape's actually really cool. This one actually went on right. And I put a sword in their hand. And there we have Saxon. And I'm gonna not lie to you, but I don't remember a lot of the names of all these figures. But we got Saxon there. Pretty cool. getting messages too. And now I was going to put together Selena, not here. This figure here. And we're gonna put this one together. Lots of little mice, lots of cool figures. They all have really cool, I think the faces are the same. So they all have the same grimace or look to them. So to have them all individual would be even more cost prohibitive. Has a piece here. It's kind of like a bandolier type of thing. See which way it goes on. If it goes on, okay. Looking at the picture, looks like it goes like this. Ah, okay, it sits there. So you get that. And then, of course, will he be without a cape? I think the cape should go on first. Always the cape on first. Put this blue cape on, really cool color blue cape here, powder blue. I think one of them they said was a limited color cape. And they ran out of capes or something. Of course, I can never get them to go on properly without these little bulges popping up underneath. Let's see if I can fix that. And then put this piece on. That's the way to do it. Or not. Maybe. Put the head on. Keeps a little messy, but it's on. And then the weapon. It's a really cool copper colored axe here. Come on, you can do it. Get together, get the axe in your hand. Axe does not want to stay in their hand. Ah, these are very difficult. So I will stay on here and try and build all these. And if anybody pops in, I'll chat. If it stays quiet here, then it will be quiet. People messaging me that aren't going to be answered because I'm busy. So usually I mute that, and I thought I did, but I did not. And it's okay. Try and get this on again. We can get this on. All right, let's put this on the right way. Little armrest thingy. And then the head, it doesn't pop off this time. And then try and get this sword in their hand, this axe in their hand, but it doesn't want to stay. As soon as I turn it, it pops right out. Or I pop the head off. The arm can't go up very far. There we go. The worst is when you're trying to put these things together and putting their hands in there. There we go. All right, weapons in their hand. And as soon as I turn it anyway, it's like, nope. All right, there's their weapon. All right, now we have a bunch, I don't know their names. There's a bunch of extra heads here and legs, some really cool legs actually, and there's a top hat. And we're gonna put together a different mouse here. I don't know what this one is with like this translucent head. Oh, a ghost body. I need to reread the books. Don't remember a lot of this stuff. Actually, probably didn't read some of the stuff either. But I got all the figures, so I had them all at a one-shot deal. And here we go. Let's see, we got that body. This is like the ghost of a mouse, and it looks like it's a glow-in-the-dark head, which is really cool. Let's see, I'll take this head off in here. And a cape, of course. Let's get the creepy body. That. The head goes, how does this go on? Maybe like this. That. Oops. This glow-in-the-dark head. I'd love to see if it actually glows in the dark. Or if I put this on the right way. I don't know which way it goes. And a sword. Get this funky ghost mouse here. Now we have a simple one. No cape, just arms, some whiskers, and head, and a spike spear thing. And some whisker pieces hiding in the bag. Come on. Whiskers, come out. They're fabric whiskers, not plastic. Okay. If they're actually whiskers, because why would this one have whiskers? And there go the arms. This looks like the same color body as the other one, just painted differently. I'm about to go read these books. So then I can come back to you and say, oh, now I should have known the names beforehand, but now I do. I'm missing, I think, one book out of the series. I can't remember if they're making any new or not. David Peterson, again, his artwork is amazing. Expensive if you want original art. Prints and everything on his website. Really cool. Take this head out of the bag. Head in the bag. Put this little whisker type thing on his neck. It's not really whiskers. It's more like part of his costume. And let's put his head on. Cool paint job on this one. You can see that. It's cool. You hold it the right way. There you go. How do I hold it upside down when I have it the right way? And this spear that they hold in their hand. There you go. We'll come back to Sadie at one point. Here is another mouse. And lots of little parts for this one. Some weapons, a bow, an orange cape. The arms are in their own separate, no, these aren't arms, these are part of a weapon. I wish they had pictures with them, like Lego does. Then I'd know I put this together right. So this one here has these little funky parts. Really little. Some sort of, don't know what that is. All right, so let's put the body together. Let's put the cape on and see what this looks like and what that little tool is. Tool. Cape is on his neck. I'm getting better at this. All right, there's the cape. He's got a modeled ear. He's got an ear that's bitten, which is pretty cool. So there's another case where they printed the figure. They changed the, if you look really close, you can see that the ear is bitten. Once bitten, twice shy. Really cool that he did that. And again, read the story and see if we can figure out how this all goes together. So we have an arrow on a sprue. Or maybe he needs to keep it on the sprue. Not quite sure what to do with these little pieces. Guess you get two little these pieces here. This, and this. See if we can find something. I'm going to look. MouseGuard Lego figure. Instructions. Instruction. I'm cheating right now and I'm looking up to see if there is instructions on how to put these together, because some of them I haven't seen together. And I'm thinking there must be somebody else who's put them together. But I don't see anything. And I don't want to waste your time while I build this on it, or search for something that I can search for later. Bricks of the MouseGuard for your miniature figures. June 8/20, so this is relatively a new post. And I am looking to see if there is instructions. I don't see them. Shows all the MouseGuard stuff, all the backers, and other stuff that you can get. But I don't see this figure. There's a picture of David Peterson when he's younger. Yeah, all of that was on Kickstarter. I'm not sure if you can buy it now. I'm just trying to see if they have a picture of this weapon. We got a hat, special hat, some flagons, second bonus flagon. I got a second bonus flagon. That didn't help, and I don't see pictures, so just looking, scrolling through to see what I can find, and no, they're not there. They are not there. Well, I am Brian from Built from Bricks. I am putting together these MouseGuard figures. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. A lot of them I don't remember. I'm going to start reading the books again because I did like the books, and I've never finished the entire series. I think I'll come back to building these again once I have read the books, so I will know the figures and possibly know what that little thing to put together is here, because I don't have a clue. So I'm going to build this other figure here. Very similar to the other one pattern. It's got the black stripes on the legs. It does not have a chattered ear because this is a different character. I won't give away names. Some of them you'll meet later. There's some alternate heads that go with these figures as well. There's a red head. Reminds me of MouseGuard. I'm going to put this little bow tie thingy on here. Put the head on this one. And he's got a nice black spear. I like this black spear. He's got a black spear there. Really cool. All these figures are hanging out here. I can't get this one together. Sadie. So that's sitting there. And now we have another one that has a lot of weapons and a fur coat. Fur cloth cape. Which is really cool. A shield. He's got a nice shield. Got a fur cloth cape. And a nice dagger scythe type of thing as well. So I'm going to open this guy. You know, there's little Ziploc bags, and I can't even open them. Again, you need smaller hands. So they start with these books, and they have a fall 1152, they have a winter 1152, then they have the Black Axe, then there's Tales from, then there's other volumes. This one's awesome. This cape here with the fur on it. It's really cool. So if you get a chance, check out MouseGuard. Again, it's been around for a while. David Peterson's been drawing them for a while. His artwork is amazing. So if you like good artwork, you're a comic fan, check out the book, and then you'll be jealous you don't have these figures because you probably can't get them again. Or there'll be like some high exalted price somewhere. So he's gonna put a shield in one hand. Again, these arms flip down and makes it really difficult to put weapons in. Even on regular Lego, I mean, they are Lego pieces. I think they're, again, all printed in a factory. They printed all these themselves. So CrazyBricks did as the Kickstarter. They had apparently a series before. This was the second time they've done something, and they added all these new characters. Really cool added stuff like this cloth cloak. Really cool. There's the back of the cloth cloak in the front. His shield. All right, a couple more. And can't believe putting together 12 minifigures or so, not even, has taken this long. Really shouldn't take this long. But all these cloaks make it difficult, like I said. And then not knowing what to do with that is another story. All right, so we got this basic figure here. And we got this nice black cloak. And he's got a black axe. I did mention something before. I said black axe. And that's because that is one of the stories along the MouseGuard timeline arc, whatever you want to call it. There is a black axe. And you'll see what that means if you read the story. I won't give that away. That'd be too easy. Just like putting on this cape is so easy. Really cool black cape here. Again, they have the nice tattered look at the bottom. He's got an awesome looking black axe in his hand. You put that black axe in. There we go. Nope, and you can't budge these things. Once their weapons are in there, they're just, you gotta keep them in their hand. Black axe, can turn it. Wish you could hold it lower. No one holds it. You're gonna hold their axe down there, but you need two hands then. This is the black axe. Black axe. And one final figure, and then maybe trying to fix Sadie. Sadie was not cooperating. Or this thing. He's got a bow with an arrow and some sort of holder or something. This one has a book. No stickers. The book. And two cloaks. One is a dress. Not a cloak. A dress. Put this one together. Let's go. This looks like celery again. Celery. Cella something. We're gonna attempt to put not only a get a cool dress here. Don't know how this goes on. All right, so that will not work for that. This must be on there. This is not a dress. It's a headdress. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing today. Not paying attention because I'm talking to myself for the last 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 42 minutes, 37 minutes, something like that. I'm in here and I don't have your fun feedback and talk and chatter. So I'm building this and it looks like I need to, yeah, I don't know. Goes to the arms, goes to the legs. It's like that. Through an arm, through an arm. Pull the arms off. That's what I do. I pull the arms off these things. Which way it goes? Probably like that. Don't know. Definitely both go over there. But these have to go to the arms. And that definitely goes to the arms. So it must go on the back like this. Alright, let's try it this way. Arm here. Put the right arm, the correct arm on would be good. Taking Lego hands and arms off, not fun. I wonder if that goes on after this other cloak. That's the question. Not only we have that, we have this. I wonder if I can find a look on what these look like. They don't have pictures. Trying to find awesome pictures to see how to put this together. I cannot. I bet you there's a video. I'm sure there's some sort of already a YouTube video on it. Looking quickly on YouTube while I'm on YouTube. Kind of meta. As long as there's no sound here. Ah, that's what it is. This goes on the front. Free stuff with every pledge. All right, so we can put this on here. I'm going to put this on there. On them like this. I don't know. Trying to figure how this best way to put this thing on. Both arms need to go through, and it needs to go over the head. Ah! I'll get it. I'll get it somehow. When I look at the picture and how they did it, and then I try and put it together that way, it doesn't make sense. So I'm trying anyway, without ripping. Kind of in trouble if I rip it. I already almost did. Well, then I'll be battle scars if I do, right? Maybe this way. Again, putting these hands on, putting these joints in and everything, they're difficult. They have to hard to pop them in there. So I'm trying to push these legs and arms in. And it doesn't want to snap in easily. Every time I snap it in, I pull the headdress off. Another one, I'll be asking for help afterwards. All right, so let's see if I can try this one more time. All right, so that piece went in. And then this other arm needs to go on. Arm is on. The headdress does not fit in the back. I hide that with this. And put the cape on after that. Cape is going on, maybe. And then the head. Quickly put this head on before this falls off. There we go. All right, so it's partially correct, partially incorrect. It's on there. They have a book in their hand. I need to open the book. I don't think it's printed inside. No, it is not. Does this say Lego on it? It does not say Lego. So these are not Lego, which I didn't think they were. Let's see if I can put the book in their hand. You cannot. Okay. Any way to hold this book. There we go. All right. So I do like having unique, rare figures, which is a reason why I got these figures. And still chatting with myself. So I'm going to finish this one and probably end early. Nobody's coming in. This is not something that a lot of people, I think, know about. So I will finish this last one. If I can get Sadie together with the hood, then we'll be good. That was a cheesy rhyme. So what I did is just to make sure I have this on the right way, get this, make sure that the ears fit over this thing and it makes a nice hood. The problem is getting the helmet on, the head on after this is on, because it limits the amount of space that I can put in here. If I try and put this together like this, and then try and put it on, he doesn't fit. See, let's see. So that's there. I don't, without ripping it, that'd be very difficult. But one can try, and I might be able to do this really good. Ow, hand is cramping up there. One more piece needs to go under. All right, so it's kind of like you hold the head, wrap the thing around the head, and then slide that one last piece under. And I might be able to get this on. Oh, they all fell off, didn't they? Of course they did. Impossible. Not impossible, very difficult. All right, I'm going to go crazy on this thing, and I can't get this together. I'm making it worse. I want to see how they put this one on. I'd love to see it. And then I'm sure that someone will be like, oh, just like this. I can see how it's supposed to work, but the feasibility of wrapping this thing around the mouse's head seems awfully daunting. Because you have to hold that and this, and then the other side, and then try and put the head in there. Don't know how to do that. All right, that piece and that piece, they're all on there now. But there's no way to put that head in there like that. So, yeah. I can't figure it out. You can't figure it out. You're not here to help me. So you can't figure that out either. All right. I understand what it looks supposed to be, and it would be really cool if I could get it to work. I just can't. See if I can sneak some of the helmet pieces underneath. I'm trying again, getting the best of me. Well, this is what it's supposed to look like. If you don't look at the back, it looks great. Just don't look at the back, because then there's two more head pieces that need to go under. Those are the Lego MouseGuard figures. I'm very frustrated with them. I tried, and this is something different. A lot of people don't know MouseGuard, and so they have no idea what I built, and that's probably why they didn't join today. I got a message from somebody, probably telling me that they can't hear me, and I've been talking to myself for 40 minutes. Let's see what we got. No comments in here, so comment here. Let's see what's going on. I got a message. I want to see this message. Oh, it's junk. All that, and it's a junk message for 30,000 followers and 5,000 likes to all my posts. Yeah, I'm sure that's real. Comments and more. Bear with me while I read. This just shows comments on friends. We built the friend set. That was really fun, actually. Building the Lego friend set was fun. And did that over 3 episodes. It was pretty cool. But Tuesday night today, there's nobody hanging around. I see some people dropping in and out of the stream, but really not much going on today. Not sure why. And I gotta figure out why my sound isn't working too. We'll get a nice echo. No echo now. All right. So I am going to get out of here early today. This is a quick stream, trying to put this together. Impossible to build these things. The printed pieces are really cool. Instructions would be helpful a lot. But I like the figures, and I'm gonna go probably read the books, and then I can display these or use them in the city. Have people ask questions, where'd you get those from? And if anybody's a MouseGuard fan, they can see it. I hope you enjoyed my really kind of awkward show today. I plan to do some more Lego builds. I am cleaning up the city. I keep saying that, but I really am. It's slowly getting there. And I'm slowly sorting pieces as well. So I hope you continue to find me online and tune in more often. I miss talking with everybody and chatting with everybody. And so thanks for checking me out live or on Memorex, and have a great rest of your day, weekend, or whatever time of the day it is for you, wherever you're located. What have you built today?